Are there any special events?
Yes. Our next graduation party. Real quick on the facility, Mark Avery. Mark Avery is the former head coach at Oakland University. He is a trainer of catchers. He's got several in the major leagues. He owns the building. If you haven't seen it, the training facility is over there. He works closely with the area Little League and other travel groups, of which I'm a part of. I spent a lot of my winter here in this facility. It's kind of why we came across it. I apologize about the difficulty of getting here, but in organizing it, I can tell you we saved hundreds, if not over $1,000, and budget was a concern. We took a look at the facilities. Paul and I, we checked everywhere, and location-wise and budget-wise, it fit the bill. Unfortunately, it was just difficult to find, but you guys are here, so that's good. Thank you for being here. It's getting late. Well, you guys didn't want to stop there for the last 5 minutes. So, same routine. Group 1, come on up. Be quick, efficient, hit the communication. Tell us about what will success look like with the topic of communication.
Direct input from MSA director.
Direct input to MSA director.
Second question was accountability from dollars from the program, I believe, yes. More specific advertisement of government dollars spent on snowmobiling or on the trail, such as trailhead billboards like they do in Canada saying this trail is funded by this club and they spent this much money on it, something like that.
Accountability of
What was that?
Accountability
I guess program dollars.
of government dollars spent on snowmobiles. Trailhead billboards was our keynote.
Trailhead billboards.
Something to let the people that are riding on the trails know recognition of what went into make that trail possible.
Recognition. Excellent.
to the end user.
And the last question deals with membership. What will success look like in these areas? More memberships, retaining past members. That's your success. Okay? What resources are needed to be successful in the areas of the questions? First one was more media coverage, internet coverage, forums in bold letters, internet written again.
Okay.
Internet forums.
Ready, set, go. One more time.
More media coverage,
More media coverage.
internet coverage,
Internet.
forums, internet forums.
Internet forums. These are the resources.
Resources. Number 2, MSA questioning Lansing more specifically on dollars spent.
That's accountability.
Basically. And then the third question was, what membership, okay. What resources are needed to be successful in the area of membership? Strangers marketing the MSA.
Strangers marketing MSA. All right, what do you mean?
Or by, we first had communicating by strangers marketing from the MSA. You want to expound on
Help me
that?
out here.
Strangers, you read my writing wrong.
Oh, I am reading this right wrong. Stronger marketing. I'm also here. Now I can see it, all right. Stronger marketing from the MSA. I'm sorry. Stronger.
Stronger marketing from the MSA to non-members?
Non-members and members. Well, mostly non-members. You're trying to increase the.
And this is a how?
That's the, what resources
That's the
are needed.
resources. Gotcha, okay. Tell me how.
How? Number 1, encourage members to speak to non-members about the MSA.
So viral marketing, member to non-member.
Correct. Number 2, audit state records, balance sheets via third-party consultant.
That's there on accountability. Yes? That's not members.
Third part, no, this is, how do you implement number 2, accountability?
That's it.
So, third-party consultant,
Third-party consultant auditing.
someone neutral, don't care. And the last question was about membership. How do you implement recruitment? Ask dealers, manufacturers to advertise for MSA or promote MSA, the MSA mission, you know, getting a stronger MSA mission put together and whatnot.
Dealers and manufacturers. So are you saying when a dealer and a manufacturer sells a sled, or somebody goes into a dealership, they ought to have some MSA literature there? You plunk down $10,000 for a sled, hey, you get the brochure with it.
The brochure, your bill of sale type of thing. You know?
So that's a very definite how.
That's definitely how.
Jim said they've tried that in the past and not very good success. But I
And
still
this-
think that you,
Right.
it's like anything else, you know, why is one company better than the others? Because they pound it into you, time after time after time after time. You know, Anderson windows aren't the best windows out there, but they are because they advertise everywhere. Blah, 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 blah. You just gotta keep pounding that in somehow.
Okay. And again, let's take a look at the reason for this exercise. This is your opinion you're giving to the MSA leadership so they can build a strategic plan. Perhaps what comes out of the strategic plan is a marketing plan that would include brochures through dealerships, viral marketing, internet forums, who knows what. But this is what you guys are telling the MSA leadership. Next group.
Those.
2.
What will success look like in the area of communication? Any person on the street, whether they know or whether they snowmobile or not, will know about MSA, their mission or purpose from some way, shape, or form. Like you can say MSA, people will know what it is. They know what they're about, they know what they do, because we have enough information. That's communication for success. The success portion of the communication issue.
Would you call that
How will be success?
brand recognition? People know what the
Brand,
MSA
that'd be a great way.
is?
Brand recognition. That'd be a great way to simplify it. Yeah, brand recognition.
So success may look like 7 out of 10 people you meet on the trail would know what the MSA.
No, I'm talking about 7 out of 10 people you meet in the mall would know what MSA is.
How many people know what the Susan G.
Hey, you want success? That's success. Yeah. It's out there.
How many people in this room know what the Susan G. Komen Walk for the Cure is? They advertise the heck out of it.
How many people have actually been a participant of it? You know, you may not be participating, but you know what it is.
I know what it is. I mean, it's on the TV and the news and the radio and...
Okay, so that's what success would look like, is the general population would know what the MSA looks like, or what the MSA does.
Yep.
Okay, that's what success would look like.
Success for the area of accountability of monies would be real-time reports available to all. I'm talking internet, database, real-time reports. I can log in. I can see how much went to council or the grant sponsor number 62 last week. How much they put in for. I can possibly even hook up and see what their logs were, when they're going to get paid, when the government actually sent them a check, and how much was it for. I can run a report and figure out, hey, last year they got $42,000. Yeah, it makes sense. That's what the reports added up to. We can see kind of a trend of how they're grooming, what's going on, what kind of money's being spent. Real time.
That's what success would look like?
That's what success would look like.
Got it?
Success for the area of membership would look like, Bill, you mentioned, what, 130,000 households in Michigan own snowmobiles? All 130,000 households are members. So you won't have that disparaging memberships versus, or households that own snowmobiles versus registrations.
You got 130,000 members, you got huge success.
That's for success?
We're gonna have to hire somebody.
Dollar bills are rolling, right?
But again, you know,
We gotta bring somebody else with you.
what resources are needed in these areas to be successful? Well, the first one for communication, obviously a big internet forum and presence, public commercials, maybe in direct mailing to registered sledders in the state's area. We're talking the Great Lakes area, Indiana, Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, New York. Accessibility to the registration of snowmobiles, so get some mailings out.
So mailing to registered snowmobile.
Yeah, that's direct mailing, but you know, we said internet are obviously our biggest access. Public commercials on TV also. Resources needed for accountability of monies. An online database accessible by all, with of course the typical limits of, if you're a grant sponsor, you have access to enter in your data live, real time, your reports, logging that stuff in. The DNR has opportunity to go in there and record it or approve it as they need to. The state of Michigan can use it for their checks and balances for getting the monies and information right away. And us as a member can look on there and start seeing what's going on, where's it going, what's happening. So internet access for an online.